Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading about what is it that is trying currently to manifest into your physical reality, and what is it that it's blocking to enter inside. So first I'm going to pull two cards that are giving me kind of a view on where you are currently at, and you actually are going to have an indicator for whether this reading is resonating with you or not. So my advice here at this point, don't make it fit. Okay, so I've been pre-shuffling the decks. First of all, I am asking for a card that represents where you are currently at, or what your energy is like at the moment. So we're having the King of Swords. Sometimes I do read tarot the classic way, and sometimes I'm more influenced by pictures or colors in specific, or numbers. So I would just like to have a clarifying card. Well, okay. Okay, so I do have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This actually talks to me that you are someone at the moment who gained clarity about something due to the fact that we had the Ace of Swords, which in this point screams to me with the word epiphany. You kind of got an epiphany about something. What I see here is someone who gained a lot of wisdom, who got an epiphany. I would like to show you the King of Swords. This is the card that represents you. You see this man. I don't apply gender to the cards. Actually, no tarot reader applies gender to the cards. This is just the energy. Okay, I only read energies. I don't read genders. So this guy over here, if you would just see his eyes, he knows really good where he wants to go. He knows what the path is in front of him, and that happened actually due to an epiphany that he had. Something some kind of conclusion he came to. So if you resonate with this, with the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords, let's keep on finding out what is trying to, or which manifestation is trying to enter your physical reality. So, what is it? Okay. Okay. Just let me get, I would like to have one supporting card from this tarot deck over here. I will link the decks. I will write down the decks, the name of the decks in the description box if you're interested in those cards. So I think this is the Light Seers tarot deck. I believe it's this one. Yeah. So please give me clarification. The Hermit. Yes. Okay. What is trying to enter? You know, the Hermit. I've been pulling the Hermit card, but what actually popped into my head at first is that you got as something that wants to manifest in your physical reality is the Five of Wands. You know, you see in the classic tarot, from the Five of Wands, you see some guys, they are kind of fighting with their wands. That doesn't mean in this case, because it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. what you are manifesting is some kind of opportunity for you to show your skills. Because those guys here on this in this card or in the classic tarot deck, you can see more of kind of an competition type, you know. And I think what you are manifesting is some kind of an opportunity for you to show your skills. And we do have here the Queen of Wands. You know, the thing is the court cards, which is the queens, kings, knights, and pages. They are representing persons. Okay, so what I actually believe is that you might, because this card is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. That actually speaks to me in a way that probably you are going to meet a Queen of Wands again. This could be a man, this could be a woman. It really absolutely doesn't matter. But you could maybe meet a Queen of Wands, a person who is very passionate, who is really like, you know, extremely creative. Someone who is really, really creative. And with this person, you might create or get an opportunity to show your skills, to show what it is that you have to offer, you know. So I would actually like to know what is the energy that you need to embody in order to let this manifestation enter into your life. Okay, so what is the advice for you in order? What is it? Which energy do you need to embody? Are you asked to embody in order to receive? Okay, I see. This turns out to be a love reading. That looks to me like a love reading, to be honest. So maybe you want to collaborate with the Queen of Wands, or maybe you are thinking about collaborating with the Queen of Wands. Before I get to the advice, I would like to know one specific thing that you need to let go of. What is it that Virgo needs to let go? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so for the advice, we do have the Hanged Man or the Hanged Muse. This is the Muse Tarot. It's actually the same person that created the Lightseer's Tarot deck. Oh, that's actually very interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. That's a love reading. That's not just only a love reading. This is, I do have the feeling like this is also, you know, the thing is we don't have got very much cups here. Nonetheless, it really carries the energy of love. Okay, and here we have the Knight of Cups, so there are cups, but what we do have here as advice is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, he or she, you see, she puts herself in this position, like upside down, in order to gain clarity and epiphany, or in order to be enlightened. Then we do have here the Two of Cups. That's love. You know, the Two of Cups is love. It is actually more love to me than the Lover's card, to be honest. And the Seven of Cups is, you seem to have options. The thing is that you should decide. You need to decide what it is that you want. And I would like to wait until I pulled some oracle cards, because they kind of like rounding. In German we say abrunden. They kind of create a complete picture to me. Okay, so I would like to have an oracle card for the manifestation that likes to get in. You can fast forward if you don't like to see me shuffling. Actually, you don't see very much, but maybe I have the wrong deck. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know, I have been kind of pulled to use this one here. I don't know why. Oh, and there we have one. So... okay, as I said, I wanted to have a clarifier on the Five of Wands. You know, this competition card showing your skills, show what you can do. And here we have the Ant Spirit, which says cooperate for the highest good of the community. This is a collaboration type of love, type of reading. Maybe it's two-person, I don't know. Or maybe it's just one person you want to collaborate with, and accidentally you're falling in love or something like that. I would like to have another card. I would like to have another card in the advice area. You know, the Hanged Man in this point is like kind of, you know what, I have kind of the feeling that due to the fact that you have the Hanged Man or the Hanged Muse, who is actually like really willing to just like hang in there until we are being enlightened, or until we're getting a clue about what it is that should we not do this. It's like kind of you're hesitating to do something. And since we have the King of Swords, I mean, you are very much in your head about something. I mean, seriously, we do have here, yeah, you just hesitate to decide for something, and you just hesitate deciding about one of those options that you have. But it's kind of, you already know which one you want to take, but you don't do it. And this is the Queen of Wands. You actually want the Queen of Wands, but you're kind of hesitating. And it's like, why is it that you're hesitating? I've been drawing the Magician, and into my word popped up the word trickery. Are you afraid of like kind of, are you worried about maybe being judged by this Queen of Wands? I mean, as I said, really, gender doesn't apply in this reading, but it's like you are worried about how this Queen of Wands sees you. Maybe it really feels like you're worried about how this Queen of Wands sees. You know, usually this Magician card is like, really feels like usually completely different. Usually I'm using this magician card completely different. But in this case, this word trickery popped up into my head, and it really feels like you're worried about how this Queen of Wands might see you. So, did I draw this card? It says the gray squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. it's like you are kind of like trying to, like, you know, round a situation. I would like to know, what does this mean to you, this manifestation? Give me a card of the energy. Love. I mean, this is like the Four of Wands is like, the Four of Wands is, seriously, the word union popped up into my head. I mean, the instant word that popped up into my head was the word union. I mean, if this isn't about love, I don't know. It could also be like kind of, it could also be talking about a soul tribe that you want to attract and that you want to collaborate with, and showing your skills. You know, show what you have learned throughout the time. I would like to draw for you a Moonology card from my deck. I wish it would be like that. This deck is awesome. I just love it, really. This Moonology card is awesome. I would like to draw a card in order to find out, like, what is the momentum looking like at the moment, okay? The momentum of this manifestation at the moment. You know, it's like the energy that you are currently in. Please give me a card in regards to the energy that you are currently in. Full moon eclipse. You know, the full moon is all about manifestation. It's like something is coming full circle. It says conclusions are within reach. Just let's draw a second card. Jesus. You see? This is new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Do it. I know what is, and I would just put this in here, okay? I know what is going on in the collective in regards to the divine feminine and the divine masculine. If I would like to tell you, no, from the collective point of view, the divine feminine is so ready. I mean, the divine feminine is more than ready. And the divine masculine is, you seem to be the divine masculine. It really doesn't matter which gender you have. It really doesn't matter. You don't need to be a man in order to be the divine masculine, okay? So, whilst you are sitting here, I would just like to know something. This actually goes beyond what this video is all about, but this is interesting. So, what is the Queen of Wands? I mean, what is the Queen of Wands? I've been asking the question. What is the Queen of Wands thinking the divine masculine or their counterpart should do? And I got the Fool. Jump. Jump. They're waiting. Okay. This is a feminine. I mean, it could this is so obvious. This is like way too obvious to me. And the Fool talks about, like, do it. I mean, do it. Seriously. And wow. Yeah. I just saw a number sequence. So, yeah, to smooth this whole reading out, so I'm going to draw for you 3 affirmation cards now, in order to maybe say them for you, or like, I don't know, take notes. But this is kind of a hint from source for you where you should put your focus on at the moment. Okay? So I told you it's about love, self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Inner child work is so important. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much you can you can change the outside. And here we have again the magician. Is like, maybe you are worried about that this person is seeing you as some kind of a trickster or something like that. Not a trickster, or someone who is not who is, in German is jemand, der es nicht ernst meint. Seriously, someone who isn't serious about what he's speaking, or from the emotional point of view. Normally, I'm not lacking those kind of words. You see this? True love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But the sovereignty, sorry, actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. You know, this is, yeah, I will get to this afterwards. And a last card, last affirmation, please, for Virgo. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. So this is like, yeah, self-love. Maybe you're currently lacking some kind of confidence. I understand you. But you know, the thing is, you know, the Fool card, that I was drawing for what the Divine Feminine is actually, or the counterpart that is actually asking you to do, is to jump, do it. And the thing is that the only thing that keeps you away from having those 4 of Wands, this union, is simply a lack of self-love. And I mean, don't worry, we all you know, almost everybody, I think everyone went this place before. But the point is that it is, you know, I heard a nice metaphor, and I have been actually using the same metaphor for decisions in my life. Sometimes you're having this, you know, when you're injured yourself and you're having like kind of a, in German we say Pflaster, something to put it on in order to save this area. And you know, when you're pulling it away, it's like pain like hell. You know, instead of just like pulling it like slowly, pull it fast. Just do it. Yeah, it's actually I really understand. I really understand you. I really understand you. It is I have been also in this place. But believe me, you're feeling incredibly free after you just ripped this thing off. Just rip it off. So, and you know, this manifestation on the other side, or this Queen of Wands, you have nothing to worry about. This Queen of Wands is ready. I mean, she is ready to maybe show with you together the skills that you both have. To be honest, I would almost 30 minutes, man. Yes. So from the light workers tarot deck, oracle deck, I don't know which deck it is, I will link them in the description. We do have your Earth School, life lessons, soul growth. Yes, you are incredibly growing if you are working through your fears. This is how the universe expands. Okay, this is how the universe expands. As soon as we're stepping out of our comfort zone, and I really understand you. I know about this anxiety. Okay, but as soon as you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you are a part of creating new worlds. So it is never in vain. It is never in vain. And the Queen of Wands actually tells you the same, because this is what you can have. And that's beautiful. I mean, everybody wants this, to be honest. Union, come on. And if it's a divine counterpart, come on. So, yeah, I hope this reading helped you. I hope you felt supported. And if you appreciate my readings, so feel free to comment something lovely in the description box. I don't think so. In the comment section. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.